What's good, gun family? Urban Gun Reviews, and today on the channel we're checking out the Gunslinger by Grab Bag. Now, unless you were under a rock or something, I'm pretty sure you done seen a lot of social media influencers, a lot of gun tubers, and just regular old folk reviewing this bag. Well, today it's my turn, and I'm gonna let you know by the end of this video if it's worth the bread or if it's just an okay option for off-body carry. So get comfortable, grab your favorite drink, your favorite snack, and let's review the Gunslinger by Grab Bag. Let's go.
Oh, it's good.
So the Grab Bag is a off-body concealed carry option for people who want to carry firearms. The company's name is Grab Bag, and when I first bought this, they only had these two bags. The Gunslinger is the bigger of the two bags. They both have Velcro inside that allows you to attach a holster, an extra mag carrier, or anything else that has a Velcro attachment to it. The cool thing about the Grab Bag is that it has no zippers. Yeah, that's what I said, no zippers. So how do you get to your firearm if it has no zippers? It has this magnetic system right here, which is super strong and allows you to pull down without having to worry about zippers getting in your way. And let me rewind a little bit. It does have zippers, zipper right here, little zipper section, but it's not where your firearm goes, so you don't have to worry about zippers getting in the way when you draw your firearm. So let's get back into this magnet thing, right? So the magnet is a small proprietary magnet that Grab Bag uses to keep your firearm in place with this magnetic bag. So it has magnets all around here, which clasp to close your bag and to keep your bag safe. If you were to drop it or do whatever, your bag should not come open with these magnets. These magnets are pretty freaking strong too. So you got this little loop right here that pulls your bag open and separates the two sides of the magnets. So why did I choose the Gunslinger bag in particular? I chose it because it's the bigger of the two bags, and I needed something to carry my Springfield Echelon 4.0C. And I don't think that the Marshall would have been able to carry it and actually be comfortable with an extra magazine in it. I actually wanted to buy a Grab Bag and get the holster that was built for the Echelon 4.0C. But at the time that I bought this bag, they weren't actually making holsters for the Echelon 4.0C. But that's the great thing, and the cool thing about it is this is my holster that came with my 945 Industries bag. And not to bring up another company during this review, but I kind of got to. All right, so this is my Glock 43X MOS, and this is the holster that came with it that I bought with it with a bundle. We'll get into that. This is my 945 Industries holster with the Velcro that I bought with that bag, and if you look, it fits in there perfectly, no problem. Bag closes. So even though at the time Grab Bag didn't make a holster for my Echelon 4.0C, I was able to just use my 945 Industries holster and put it in the Grab Bag, and it works like their holsters would work. All right, so we just mentioned the holster a little bit, and this is the holster that it comes with. This is a Kydex holster, and this is Kydex style, and it's molded to fit specific firearms. You got retention screws right here. It doesn't have a cant, but you can cant it in your bag, so you don't have to worry about canting it in the actual holster. You will just cant the holster while it's in your bag. But we'll get into that. It is a holster that's made for an optic and a light. You see I got that string light on there, and it fits right in there. You kind of hear an audible click, but you don't. So I tried tightening the screw and getting it in there. It doesn't really seem to lock your firearm in place like I wanted to. You don't get that audible click, but for the most part it works. Also, the holster, I don't know if y'all can see this or going to be able to see this, but I've had this holster for probably like a month now, and it's still leaving little red marks. You see the holster's red. It's leaving red marks on my Streamlight, and it seems to be a tight fit what you want, but it's a tight fit where it's actually like scratching my Streamlight. So it's just a light, so I'm not really worried about it. But I did notice that it's definitely scratching while it's inside of the holster. To me, is it a deal breaker or a big deal? No, but it's just something that I wanted to mention. I really like these holsters because this Velcro section right here, look how thick that is. All right, again, not to compare it to a 945 Industries, but look at that. Look at the thickness difference in those. This is paper thin, this is super thick. This is foldable, and this is less give to it. Look at that. Like, that's like a hard sheet of plastic, polymer, or whatever it is. That's what that is. So I definitely like the build of this. You don't have to worry about it fumbling, folding, crumbling, none of that stuff. It's a hard, sturdy, maybe Kydex type of material that really fits good with your holster and sits really well in there. Your holster is connected to the Velcro with these 3 screws. So if you just wanted to get another firearm holster but didn't actually want to get the Velcro in there, you'd be able to connect it by just connecting these 3 screws to another type of holster, if that's what you wanted to do. Or you could just buy the holster that already comes attached from Grab Bag. But you know, do whatever you want to do. So you see my firearm fits in there, plenty of room for my optic. You see the light in there, shining bright like a diamond. See that right there? So the holster to me is really good. I really like this holster. It's easy to draw from, easy to sit it in your bag. So when we put our holster in the bag, this is what the bag looks like, and we'll get a little deeper into the bag in a minute too. But to me, I don't want to put my holster in straight like this. I don't want it in straight like that. I want my holster at an angle so where it's like that. So I want to be able to draw like this rather than have to come to the side and draw like that. But this is what the firearm looks like in the holster, in the bag, in the holster. And then we have the extra magazine down there as well. And you'll hear, like, I don't know if y'all heard it. You can hear like the bag will like snap when the magnets connect to close your bag and keep your bag secure. All right, so I switched it up. I put the Springfield Echelon in here, and I can say it's kind of a tight fit. It's kind of a tight fit. All right, so I got a mag in here. There's a one loaded mag, and then there's a mag in the gun, obviously. So when you go to close it, you know, I mean, it closes. It just feels like super packed. So let's get some shooting in. Ooh, that was bad. All right, so that one wasn't good. I'm gonna show you my failures and my successes. You know what I mean? So that one wasn't good. All right. Try it again.
What's up, Mark?
Huh? Oh.
What'd you say? With Dad? We had to end up going to a couple places first, though. You can go with him this weekend, though. This weekend? He's off all weekend. Yeah, she'll be fine. We're about done. I have to go get Zell's car. Huh? Where are you going? Who you going with? How you feel? Mine too, and it ain't good with these headphones on because all I hear is my heartbeat from the congestion in my head. I hear my heartbeat in my ears.
So let me give y'all my first impressions of the Grab Bag. The zipper section right here is pretty decent. It's a nice size. I wish it opened up a little further. I feel like you can get a decent amount of things in here, and I'll show y'all the inside of the bag in a minute too. But you can get a decent amount of things in there, but I just wish that it opened a little further. It seems a little tight you know, but you can get a wallet and other stuff in there as well. This ring is okay. I don't mind the ring from the pull down position, so it is easy to grab, easy to, you know, acquire and things like that. So I don't have a problem grabbing the ring. I like the ring. It's not like something that's appealing to me, like to where it's like you know, gives it away that what you're doing or what you're carrying. It just looks like a design on the bag. Back side of your bag, you got this little Velcro section that you can put stuff in there. It's pretty pretty deep section. A little thread out of there. Pretty deep section and all of that. So it's not bad. You got a little flap that you can connect something to that makes it easier to open that section as well. Then you have this that goes over your shoulder, or you can probably wear it as a fanny pack if you're a fanny pack type of person too. But you can wear that, and then you have the clip, the buckle that you have the buckle right there, so you can buckle your bag and you know, do all that. Then you have a little strap for your strap. It is like holds your strap together, so this part isn't just like flapping around. It just keeps it pressed against that. And you got one on this side as well. So two of those. Decent length on this, you know, so it's a nice size when it comes to the length. I know y'all probably can't see it. I just bust myself in the chin. I probably can't see it, but decent length on the bag. You know, if you wanted to carry it like that, I don't know why you want to do that, but some people might. You know, I like to carry mine kind of high as I can, like up to this way. But pretty decent size on the strap length. When it comes to the comfort aspect of the grab bag, I'll say that it's okay. Not great, but it's okay. And why do I say this is great? In my opinion, I don't like the way that it hangs over my body. It just has this like hang down effect to where it hangs like that. And even if I tighten it, it'll still have that effect. Let me tighten it real quick. All right, so I tighten it, and it still has that type of hang down where it's not really pressed against my body. I want it to be pressed against my body so it's easier just to bang and grab my firearm. And with the grab bag, it just has that flap to it where it's just like hanging. Y'all see how it's just like, it's too much distance right here. I really don't like that part. As far as the strap goes around my neck, is normal. I'm, you know, got them skin tags on my neck, so it kind of irritates it a little bit. But really what I do to remedy that is I use my 945 industry sleeve for the strap, and I just put it on this bag and use it the same way. You know, I don't even know if Grab Bag has a strap, a sleeve for the strap. They might. I didn't even look into buying one because I already had one for my other bag. But you know, the strap isn't bad when it comes around the neck. When it's around your neck or something, I just feel like, you know, irritates my neck. But that would be any strap, not just this one in particular.
It's like you probably had the paint hair coat in. Like,
all right, so from growing with this bag, there's I'm gonna say it again at the tabletop when I take it back to the tabletop, but this bag just doesn't sit flush with me. Like, it just has this weird, like, even when I try to like get it to sit up here, like it just doesn't sit right. Like, it leans to that side, so I feel like when I pull it like that, like the bag is just not sturdy to where I like it. It just has this oddness to where my 945 bag is more like this. You know what I mean? Instead of canted like that. So I don't think it's the way that I'm wearing it. I don't think it's the way that I'm wearing it. I think it's more just the bag. Like, it might just be these flaps or just something with the bag that makes it cant like that, to where I don't really like the way that it cants. I mean, I guess I could change like the whole, but that doesn't even make sense, something like that. So I don't know, it's just something with that, the way that this bag sits on my chest, that it just doesn't feel, you know, right. It just feels off, like it's off my body. Like it flips up like this to where the 945 bag, I feels like bang right here. And I ain't trying to do a comparison now, I'm gonna do that video later, but I'm just saying that as far as a comfort level, it just feels like it's just like lazy, like it just lays there like I'm here. Like, so I don't know, I'm not really feeling that right there, you know, like, ooh. You know, I think it messes up the draw of the gun too. I think it messes up my draw, you know, because it's like, you know, it just feels weird. So, you know, obviously, you know, practicing will make better for it, but, you know, it just feels off to me. You know, it feels a little off. You know, but I mean, we're gonna try to get it together. We're gonna try to, you know, make the best of it and make it work the best way we can. I'm gonna do some I got another mag in here, so I'm gonna do some one-handed shooting. I'm gonna like draw from the bag, shoot one-handed from it, you know, and see if I can get some good shots on target like that. So we're gonna try that out. Let's try that out right now.
Careful. Alright, love you.
All right, so I just shot one-handed with the grab bag, and it's just something wonky about it to where I just don't like the way it's just like. And this bag don't even have, I think they came out with a new bag that has like the little clips on the both sides that kind of go around your waist. They go around your waist to give you more security. That might be the better move, because then, you know, it brings it probably tighter to your body. I would imagine it will bring it tighter to your body instead of having it to where it's just kind of like flopping around and everything. And even if I like tighten my my strap on here, I don't think that that's gonna make it tighter to my body, because it still has like, it's like the upper part just flips up to where it should be like pressed back like that. So, you know what I mean, like it just feel like it messes up the draw some. And then I feel like it's hard to grab onto this ring, even though I know you could, you know what I mean, grab onto just a bag in general. Like you could just, you know, grab onto that and be able to pull it open. But you know, I just feel like it's just hard to get onto it, you know. So I don't know, practice makes perfect, of course. So we're gonna keep practicing and seeing what we can do with it. But I just feel like it being canted like that makes it a hard angle to come at, because I feel like I gotta, you know, go weirdly when I should just be able to come, you know, like bang and just grab it, you know. So I don't know. We're gonna work on it though. So let's keep this short and sweet, all right? These bags aren't cheap. The configuration that I got ran me over 200 bucks. It's probably like 205 after tax, and I think it was more than that. I think I used a code from Miles J95, and it knocked off some bread for me. So these bags aren't cheap, and you can get it without the holster, so you can get it without the bundle and just get the bag with no holster if you plan on like making your own holster, or you know, doing something like that. But you can get that set up for 130 bucks. But I figured, and I know that I'll needed the holster to go along with it, so the ticket on it, 205 bucks. So it's not cheap. All right, so is it worth the bread? To me, yes, it's worth the money because it gives you a solid option for off-body carry. And me, it gives you that change up when you don't feel like carrying a pistol on your waist or something like that, or you got joggers on, you got shorts on, you got sweatpants on, and you know, you kind of iffy about carrying a holster or carrying a firearm with a holster in those type of pants and things like that. So this gives you a great option to carry off body. I'm always in favor of on body carry, but you know, sometimes, a lot of times, I use these bags, and this one is a great option. So in my opinion, yes, it is worth the bread. Expensive, a lot of bread, but worth the bread. Only time will tell if these magnets will hold up, and if they would happen to fail, then I would do another video on those. Grab bag, get at me, man. We could do some business. But yeah, so all in all, it's a solid bag. But yeah, I recommend one of these for any and everybody. It's just like a holster, which just gives you a little bit more carrying power as far as you know, extra things, not mags and stuff like that, because you can just carry a sidecar or something like that. But yeah, I recommend these. But it's Urban Gun Reviews, and if this video helped you or you feel like you learned something from this video, you can let me know by clicking the thumbs up and leaving me a comment saying, hey, I like this video. All right, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you can do that by clicking on my icon in the lower right hand corner of your screen. After you do that, make sure you hit the bell notification so you can be notified anytime I upload new content to my channel. If you want to follow me on all my social media sites, make sure y'all click the links in the description, because all my social medias is on there. And until the next time, gun family, stay blessed. Stay strapped.